Good morning, YouTube. Welcome aboard once again with the Furry Biker on this rather brisk and cool Friday morning. Yeah, it's Friday, woo woo, and I just can't hide it. I got the feeling I know I'm gonna like it. Yay, yay. Anyway, silliness over. Big shout out to all of my subscribers as usual. You guys, welcome aboard with the Furry Biker. Hopefully I'm going to be keeping you guys entertained with my clips, my vlogs, and my just general clips and compilations of outtakes, weirdness and craziness. This morning I'm going to be talking about motorbike gear. I know it's a very boring subject, but it has to be covered, and in great depth too. Well, within the scope that I feel I can combine into this little video. And where is this fucking bus going? He's all over the bloody place. Anyway, as a biker, you are bloody exposed, and I mean exposed as in you don't have a nice big steel cage all around you. I'm not talking about exposed as in naked. But sometimes you do actually feel naked when you're on a motorbike with how bloody cold you get in the winter. So, my rule of thumb when it comes to your clothing, your gear, your equipment for motorcycling is to buy the best that you can afford. Don't just go for a cheap helmet just because it looks good. It's got real high flashy graphics all over it. Go for something that's got a good rating. I mean, the lid I've got on now is 190 quid, but it's an AGV K3 SV. Got good ratings for safety, good ratings for sharp test, ACU approved, which is a little gold sticker, which means it's, I know they're 10 a penny, them stickers, but bottom line is you can't put a price on your safety. So, as well as your helmet, you want to be looking at a good solid jacket. I'm riding with a Merlin Colt. It's got CE cap. It's got CE approved armour in the back, elbows, forearms, and shoulders. They're what I call impact points, which is where you're most likely to impact if you come off. Trousers. Yeah, I'll freely admit I wear jeans. I'm looking at getting some of these Aramid jeans. When it's a little bit colder, I have some over trousers which I wear. They've got armour in them as well, so on the hips and the knees and that. Gloves, not the most sensual of subjects, but when you come off, one of the first things to impact the ground is normally your hands. Now I've got two pairs of gloves, one I wear for the summer or autumn, and the other I wear for winter. I'm not quite ready to switch over to my winter ones yet, so I'm wearing these, which are Alpine Stars BRAP. That's B-R-A-A-P, not crap. Anyway, when it comes down to your choice of gloves, again, you want to buy the best that you can afford. Because El Cheapo may look good. They may be cheap, but chances are in a crash they're not going to do the best job of protecting your hands. Sneaky, mate. Very sneaky. And then the last bit you consider is your footwear. Boots. Now I wear RST Traptech Evos. Really nice boots, really comfortable, lightweight. They got armoured. Your shins, ankles, toes, all armoured. You got a really natty toe slider that is easily replaced when it decides to wear out. I would advise, if you do get a pair of RST Track Tech Evos, take the bolts out to hold the toe slider on and put a little bit of Loctite on them, because they have a habit of working loose. That's basically a brief rundown, you know, of kit that, you know, basic kit that you should be thinking about. A good pair of boots, a good helmet, a good jacket, decent trousers, and a good pair of gloves. When it comes to your gloves, as I say, it's always best to have 2 pairs. One for winter, one for summer. Now my winter ones, fully waterproof, thermally lined. So, you know, they keep my hands nice and warm and nice and dry in the really wet and cold stuff. And you'll be seeing those appearing shortly, because we are now in winter. Which is why I'm recording here in the morning in the UK, because it's the only bloody good daylight we have now. Because when I'm on my way home from work at night, it is now dark. Yes, it gets dark. The sun is due to set today at 4:30 in the afternoon. Yeah, 4:30 in the afternoon. And you can guarantee it will be pitch velvet black by the time I'm on my way home tonight. And that is when the loonies come out to play. I have noticed that in the winter time, drivers do get a lot more bloody leery. Another thing to think about also, actually speaking about the winter and that, is your visibility. So you may want to invest in a high-vi tabard, but don't go for a yellow one or an orange one. My best bet is to go for a pink or a blue one, because they stand out more. But at the end of the day, as I said, you want to make sure you invest in the best gear that you can afford. Best helmet you can afford, best gloves, best boots, best trousers, and best jacket. Because at the end of the day, that gear could save your life, and it ain't worth skimping a few pounds on gear just because it's cheap and it's flashy. It's not worth it. I can attest. I mean, you know, it's surprising the difference quality gear can make between you losing your life and even walking away from a crash, you know. So guys, play it safe out there, keep it wheel side down, and I hope you enjoyed this blog. Throw me a comment, a like, a subscribe, and I will see you again soon aboard with the Furry Biker on the trusty GN125. Thank you very much, and ciao!